Hi guys, so this is my second attempt at today's video. I got 10 minutes in and I had noisy relatives walk in the door. I got a relative in the living room that said, "Shh, she's recording," because my microphone can literally pick up anything, guys. If I was any closer, I'd be screaming, and I'm my keyboard length away on my laptop. So, of course, I had to start over. And I decided I'm not gonna play Papa's Taco Mia today. Well, about 8 minutes in, I decided, well, I'm just gonna talk about the book I'm reading and about the blog. So let's just make that today, and I'll play Papa's Taco Mia later to make up for the video time that we lost with it. How's that sound? Okay, good, because I like talking about books more than I like playing that one. Okay, so I'm gonna type as I go in case you can't hear me. I'm moving, so my voice has to get louder because I'm further away, because I'm moving to where I can sit up. Oh. Okay. So if you can't hear me, which I'm pretty sure you can, I just moved my computer and I'm gonna move some more for a second. My computer's probably gonna move with me because it's on my lap now. Okay, now. I'm going to type as I go in case you can't hear me or you have to have the sound down on your computer. So, a single short review. I was writing it last night. And, my browser's being funky, so I can only have one tab and one window at a time. So I had to exit out of Weebly, save what I had, exit out of Weebly, save my review as a draft, save what I had, exit out of Weebly, go to bing.com/images and find a picture of my book cover, the new book cover the book cover for the new book that I'm reading. And then it was bedtime, so I shut down my computer and forgot about, okay, I gotta take a minute and put this in and publish it. I didn't think about that. So a single short review is now posted. I did that this morning for those of you who haven't been on my site yet. I'm reading The Hollow by Jessica Verday. I got mine at Books A Million. Okay, let me tell you the story of how I found this book. Forgot to add that in there. I'm using my arrow keys to do this to get over there without backspacing, by the way. Okay, I found the third book in the what I thought was a trilogy, but I found out yesterday, or the day before, that it was actually a 4-book series. Okay? The Hollow, The Haunted, The Hidden, not the hidden, The Hidden, and The Beautiful, and the D cuss word. I'm not gonna cuss. Never said that word in my life. Never gonna say that word, hopefully. And, anyway. So, I found the third one first, The Hidden. It was on the dollar cart outside of Books A Million store. Clearance dollar cart thing. Well, I said, Mom, I gotta have it, because my mom has to take me to the bookstore, because you know I'm only turning 13 at the end of the month, so, yeah. I said, Mom, I gotta have it, it's on the dollar cart, please. So I got it. Well, I was reading about the author, reading the summary, reading what it's about, and I did the 69 tests. The 69 tests, to know if you like a book. You are going to like a book before you read it. Before you read it, I'm trying to type and talk at the same time. Read page 69. if you like this page, you will like the book. Okay, I actually tried this. My computer keeps moving. It's on my knee. Okay, I actually tried this with a single shard, and I didn't really care for page 69. But when I read all the stuff that was around it, you know, all the other pages, what led up to it, what came after it, I really, truly loved it. Okay? So, I don't rely on the 69 test. But if you want to, it's at your own risk. You could be putting down a good book and not even know it. A book that you would really, really be into and not even know it because you base it on one page. Now the test that I suggest read the first 2 pages of the 4th chapter. Now, you don't want to do, I got further away, let me move my computer, okay. Now you don't want to do the first 2 pages of the first chapter because nobody's really into a book by the first chapter. Of course, I started to get into the Hollow by the first chapter, but that's not every case and not everybody's the same way. So, of the 4th chapter, well, I don't care, I'm not putting TH on there just to, of the 4th chapter. That kind of gives you time to get into it. Now, if it's a lengthy book, I suggest chapter 6 or 7. But only 2 pages. And if you're on your 2nd page and the sentence finishes on the 3rd page, finish the sentence. But I don't suggest going over that. But if you want to read one more page, go ahead and do that. But it's still at your own risk. Because you could not like that certain part and putting down a good book you're really into. So the page test to see if you're going to like it is at your own risk. You know what genre you like. You know what author you like. Okay, if you use Goodreads, which I used to use and I need to get back into again, you know, you get author suggestions and book suggestions. If you liked this, you may like, right? Okay, so say you were reading a review, or I think you can comment on reviews. You were writing a comment on a review of The Hunger Games. And of course, if it was the first one, it's going to say you may like Catching Fire or Mockingjay. But if you're writing a comment on a review, sorry, I'm shaking as I talk because it's on my stomach now. I'm leaning back. But, of course, if you write a comment on a review, Mockingjay, it might say you may enjoy the book, blah blah blah, or you may enjoy the author because Suzanne Collins. You may enjoy the author Veronica Roth. Okay, if you were doing, it might be vice versa. Vice versa. That's what I was going. Vice versa. So I don't like the read a page or you're gonna like it test. I like that you know what you like, you know who you like. Okay, I like that kind of thing. When you read the back, you think, this might be interesting. You give it a shot. You don't like it by the middle of the book, keep reading. You may like it further down, okay? So, if you like the summary or on the book jacket or whatever, then you pick it up and you read it from cover to cover. And then if you don't like it, you don't have to read anything else by that author. If you find something else by that author you like, go ahead and read it. You rely on you, not someone else. Your friend says, okay, let's see, if you're a boy. I mean, girls can play football too, but if you're a boy, I've gotten further away, so I'm going to try to talk louder. But if you were a boy, okay, I'm moving my computer again because I'm trying to find a place where you guys can hear me and I can type when I need to. So if you were a boy, and let's say, okay, I'm going to use names. Okay, your name was Carter. You had a best friend named, I don't know, James. Okay, you both like to read, even though that's rare for a boy. You both like to read. Okay, both like to read. And Carter says, "Hey James, have you ever read?" Okay, let's see. I'm gonna maybe make up a book. Let's use Percy Jackson. Have you ever read Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief? Oh, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief? That's what James says. Carter, I didn't really like it. I don't think you would like it either. Oh, okay, then I won't read it. Well, Carter finds out from somebody else. Oh, it's great. You need to read it. Okay, somebody else he's really close to. Know who? Brother. Okay. His brother says, "Oh, Percy Jackson is really good. You need to read it. Maybe James just didn't like it." Well, Carter doesn't know who to listen to. His brother forever, or his best friend, possibly forever also. So he doesn't read it anyway, because he doesn't know who to listen to. So he's telling me not to. He's telling me to. He's telling me no. He's telling me yes. So I'm not picking sides. I'm staying neutral. I'm just not gonna read it. Well, it might have been a book Carter knew he would have really enjoyed, but he listened to someone else. So he passed up that great opportunity to read something he would have really enjoyed. Okay, I know I just got a teacher using examples and stuff, but I don't care. That's just my way of thinking. If you guys don't get that, that's okay. You find your own way of getting it. Go by what you feel. I'm pointing at my computer screen right now. Go by what you feel, what you say, what you know, not what somebody else feels or says or knows. They tell you they don't like it. If they tell you they didn't like it, they didn't like it. You might like it. Go out and get it and read it. Okay, my time is only got 3 minutes left, so I'm gonna keep telling you about The Hollow. You guys, if you like, I'm not sure if it's got anything to do with myth or not, you know, like vampire, werewolf, possibly even fairies, goblins, whatever. I don't know if it's anything like that yet, but on JessicaVerday.com it is classified as a horror story. Okay, so I'm gonna put the website on here because it can tell you where you can buy it. You can buy it on Amazon. You can buy it at Books A Million. You can, I think, Barnes & Noble. But JessicaVerday.com. And while I've got 3 minutes, I'm going to pause, pull it up so I don't waste my time while it loads. And I'm going to show you JessicaVerday.com talking about the Hollow series. And pausing in 3, 2, JessicaVerday.com. It's currently showing the Hollow series. So, the Hollow, I don't know what that is. That's not connected to it. Beautiful and the hidden, the haunted. Okay, so what you do is you go to books down here. As you can see, I made my screen a little bigger, but still left room for my timer. And I wish this thing would hurry up, so I'm gonna pause while it loads so I don't waste my time. Okay, there we go. The Haunted. Buy from Amazon, buy from Walmart, Barnes & Noble, and Books A Million. The Haunted, Book 2, there you go. The Hidden, come on, The Hidden. This is the really beautiful thing I was talking about. Okay, I've got 30 seconds. The beautiful and da-da-da-da. The beautiful and da-da-da-da-da. See, these covers don't even match. That ticks me off. Sin. I wonder who Sin is. This is foreign edition, so 10 seconds left, so this is my cover on The Hollow. They have covers like this, 7 seconds left, and they have ebooks. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!